Hey everybody, this is your friend Daniel Hutchins, and today I'm back again for another late night video. But again, we're going to start off talking about something from our friend Screen Rant. We're going to be talking about Mary Jane Watson and how she is proud of the upside down Spider-Man kiss. Okay, after that, we're going to visit some other things too. But first, we're talking first about Kirsten Dunst, aka the original Mary Jane Watson. So Kirsten Dunst says she's proud of her iconic upside down kiss from the rain with the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man from the Raimi trilogy. This was 3 hours ago, guys. 3 hours ago. Now, Kirsten Dunst, aka Mary Jane Watson, has said she's proud of her iconic upside down kiss we know with Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. We know from the Sam Raimi trilogy. Now, Dunst has played Mary Jane for all three of the Raimi movies, respectively from 2002 to 2007 Spider-Man movies, and now since Spider-Man 3, Sony has rebooted the live-action franchise twice, which we saw the first reboot with Andrew Garfield falling in love with Emma Stone Gwen Stacy. The 2012 Amazing Spider-Man was second, and we have the Tom Holland again with Zendaya MJ. Now, again, while the later two relationships have rivaled that from Maguire and Dunst, again, no moment will likely ever come to a close with these films' famous smooching. Okay, guys, the original Spider-Man is full of memorable moments and true nostalgia, but the upside down kiss is easily the most iconic of all. Now, reasons include in the fact that Maguire nearly drowned filming this. In the scene, Dunst's MJ pulls down the mask of Maguire's Spider-Man and kisses him in the rain, and as he hangs upside down after saving her from a group of muggers. Well, yeah, it's New York. You get mugged all the fucking time. So anyway, now Spider-Man's kiss has ranked among the best on-screen makeout session of all time. Well, hell yeah, fucking yeah. So it has become irrevocably tied to Spider-Man in the whole superhero cinema. Pop culture's been referencing it for years. Again, we know the Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse again, that's what else, whatever. It's like whatever. But Holland has even said the kiss is the one past Spider-Man scene he would love to recreate. Now, how you do that has to be determined. Again, you can't just simply recreate something that's already a legend unless you kind of outdo the legend, which I really don't think you would. But what Kirsten Dunst has done since playing MJ in Spider Man, we're not talking about that, we're talking about something else. So, in recent interviews with magazines, Dunst has spoken about the legacy of her 20-year-old kiss scene with Maguire Spider Man. The actress has revealed she does not feel like it was a famous nighttime kiss while also filming this. Now, especially considering water kept getting up Maguire's nose, making it hard for him to fucking breathe. Now, still in retrospect, she's proud to be part of it. You can read what she has said below. Now, I'm going to read these quotes to you, and you can do whatever the fuck you want once I read these quotes. But by the way, it was presented to me. Sam Raimi gave me this book of famous kisses, so it made me realize how romantic and special Sam wanted this to be. Even though it wasn't necessarily feeling that way with Toby hanging upside down, I'm proud to be part of this, and it looked like the greatest kiss ever. Okay, guys, so Dunst went on to talk about how the decision to be part of the Raimi's first Marvel films was not all the big one, though. Now, saying she just knew that Sam was going to have to do something special with his indie cult classic background, casting Maguire and Willem Dafoe. Now, there's no denying the influence the Raimi Spider-Man trilogy has had to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which didn't come out to a much later time. But regarding cinema with Spider-Man, the recent release of Spider-Man No Way Home marks the high points for the entire franchise. We know this, because I've said that a lot. But again, the film connected three generations of Spider-Man by featuring all returning characters And again, we already named those characters a million fucking times on the channel, so we're not going to waste my time. But suspected inclusions of the past Spider-Mans had led rampant speculation of their respective love interests. Now, guys, remember, Kirsten Dunst and the other girl were not in Spider-Man No Way Home. So I'm just saying, guys, just pay the fuck attention. I'm saying. So, however, Spider-Man No Way Home has more than renewed interest of the past films of Spider-Man, and Dunst said she would be up for reprising her legacy in the future. Again, I already referenced that as well, if you guys pay attention. But the director, is making his MCU debut with Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Again, this film lives up to its name. Anything can happen. Again, guys, so why is it not so subtle or not so subtle references to the upside down kiss that started this all? Well, that's, again, your own thoughts. Leave your own thoughts below. I want to know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts, because your thoughts matter too. I need to know your thoughts. Alright, now we're going to be talking about Emma Watson. Yep, Emma fucking Watson. Now, we don't normally talk about her, but now we are talking about her. So, Emma Watson would be down for returning for another Harry Potter reunion in 20 more years. Okay, so after assembling on the first reunion of Harry Potter on HBO Max, Emma Watson has confirmed she would return in 20 more years. By that point, she'd be really fucking old. But let's keep going. Now that she's reunited with her Harry Potter friends, she said she would be down for another reunion in 20 more years. Last year's marked 20th anniversary of Sorcerer's Stone. HBO Max decided to unite all the biggest stars of the reunion. Again, Harry Potter 20th anniversary, Return to Hogwarts, has debuted on streaming service on New Year's Day. Seeing those of Watson and Daniel Radcliffe sit down on original set to talk about the magic. Now we all know they're all about the magic, but Harry Potter franchise has grown beyond all of the original 8 movies. We also have the prequel series we know, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Again, they're supposed to be making more of those. Now, Harry Potter Reunion has proved everything. Again, that has been still a lot of affection to the saga of the boy who has lived. Now, fans are thrilled to make new revelations that emerged from this special, such as Watson talking about her crush on Draco Malfoy. We know the actor Tom Felton. Now, many are wondering just when the Harry Potter cast would assemble again. Well, we just fucking said 20 more years, people. 20 more years. So, again, another major anniversary seems to be a great time. Watson evidently agrees. The recent interviews with Vogue, she was asked if she would return in another 20 years. Well, hell fucking yeah. She probably already would. But it's Harry Potter's 40th anniversary. Her answer is yes, she would definitely return. By that point, she'll be an old fucking lady by then. But again, no, nothing to matter about that though. But Return to Hogwarts might have featured an error of the picture of them not her being used by not denying filming the special extraordinary experience for everyone involved. Watson has even said in the same interview that both emotional and intense. Seeing her along Harry Potter, Radcliffe, and Rupert Grint again back in Gryffindor common room was monumental for the fans, but few can understand how it must have felt for the star themselves. Now, still is queer incredible though that Watson would want to come back in another 20 years. By that point, like I said, she'd be really fucking old. She'd be really fucking old in 20 more years. So, hey, when I said, it's like whatever. So let's keep going. 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 All right, guys. Now we're going to be talking about Avengers. Yes, the Avengers. So Jeremy Renner says nothing can replace the original Avengers bond. Huh. That he's right about that though. He does make a great point. Jeremy Renner talks about the relationship between the original Avengers, saying that nothing can replace the close bonds they have. 3 hours ago, The original Avengers cannot be replaced. Again, they are being replaced, dumbass, by new people now. But again, like we said, Marvel Studios successfully launched the MCU in 2008 with Robert Downey Jr. Again, we said that a million fucking times. They continued the rest of the Earth Mightiest Heroes 2012 roster. We already know. We said all those names a million times, not wasting my time. So anyway, fast forward to more than a decade later, half the original Avengers are no longer alive or active. Iron Man and Black Widow died, and Captain America decided to retire and get old. This means second generation heroes are stepping to the franchise new leader spots. Doctor Strange, Sam Wilson, and even Spiderman. Now, as loved as they are, fans always have a special place in the hearts of the original Avengers. Well, sometimes, folks, you just have to learn to let it go. You have to let them go. That is why we had Endgame, is to let those people go. Okay, recently, Reynolds opened up relationship with the fellow original Avengers in a recent appearance of the Armchair Expert podcast, which I don't even know what that is. But anyway, the actor said that out of all the benefits of joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it's the bond with all of the original Avengers that was the most important for him. No matter how that happens, nothing can replace this, and you can read his comments below. The greatest thing that's ever come with my last 11 years in Marvel world for me is that even with us, the original 6 Avengers have been all along with our whole journey. There's been marriages, divorces, kids being born, shifts and changes in personal life, as well as acting lives, and we all share together in a very specific way. All of them are like family to me, and you can't replace or quantify it. We all got tattoos together just to symbolize our bond and love. Now, he ain't making that shit up because that is true. The tattoo that Renner is referring to is the quote above the combination of Avenger logos. According to Downey, Downey, the idea started with Johansson, and it didn't take long for Evans to board on too. Soon enough, the rest agreed to plan. Ruffalo didn't get the tattoo because he's supposedly afraid of needles. In any case, the tattoo has become a fun conversation topic every single time they meet, or they talk about experiences established in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, Renner is only one of the 3 members from the original Avengers left, still in the MCU. But more recently, he starred a long headlining project in Hawkeye on Disney Plus last Christmas, and many presumed that it would be how Marvel Studios was going to write him out of the franchise and kill his character off. Now, after he established a mentorship with Kate Bishop, we know Haley Steinfeld, who set up to take over his moniker. However, that was not the case, only because Clint Barton has survived the show. Now, again, that's because Yelena decided to forgive him and spare his life. Now, that's a great thing, guys, because that's like whatever, though. But it's like whatever. So, as it gives the MCU time to reunite him with Thor and the Hulk, given the Bud and multiverse, perhaps they can also reassemble with Black Widow, Captain America, and Iron Man in the future. Well, don't bet your bottom fucking dollar on that because, first off, Captain America's retired, Iron Man is dead, and Black Widow is dead. So don't give your fucking hopes up. Just saying. Okay, next up. There's more, guys. There's more. I'm going to do another one and then I'm going to close it out. Again, this is another quick one for you guys. Another quick one. Alright. Okay, so now we're going to talk about something really crazy. The entire Justice League has stopped Bane from killing Batman and his family. Okay, so why the fuck it would take the entire Justice League to stop Bane from killing Batman and his family? I don't know, but we're going to talk about that, guys. While Bane has broke Batman's back, he had the plot to even further destroy his rival legacy. Until we know the Justice League had stepped in to try to save his ass again. 4 hours ago. He may have broken Batman's back, but for one of Bane's biggest plots was so nefarious that Justice League friends had to step in and before he destroyed the Bat family for good. The last-ditch effort has given him some life, some meaning. Now, Bane has teamed up with his mercenary friends, the Secret Six, to execute a plan so devious and so crazy it required nearly every hero in the DC universe to stop them. Now, Bane joined the crew of the anti-heroes, or anti-villains we know, the Secret Six, and before long, with the position, providing structure of the guidance to the aimless teams. Now, Bane's time on the Secret Six has emphasized his personal codes of honor, showing he was trying to find new paths to move on from his past as a venom-consuming supervillain. Huh. Well, however, Bane learned that he was destined for hell. Well, he is going to hell because he tried to kill Batman, and he tried to, but ultimately he failed. But he began to plot one of the most involved efforts in tearing down Batman and his friends. Okay, Secret Six final story arc, Caution to the Wind, guys, by all these names. Now, Bane contemplates on what the ultimate fate means in regards to those who live. Now, he comes to conclusions that while he broke Batman physically in the back, the Dark Knight remains alive, healthy, and most importantly, surrounded by the people he loves. To make some revenge, Bane had drafted the Secret Six into a plan to kidnap the executed select members of the Bat family, such as Red Robin, Huntress, and Azrael. Unfortunately, the Sixth Vision comes crashing down on the wayside once they realize their hideout was surrounded by Justice League, and then maybe some other people. Okay, guys, so it turns out the Secret Six was sold out from the Penguin, who the team has recruited for personal intels he's had on Batman and his friends. Now, things only got worse for Bane and his teammates when Batman, Superman, and all their friends and partners in crime arrived to assist bringing down the Six. Now, the mercenary group has built up quite a reputation from their run, and the collected heroes were not around or not about to take chances with these six crazy people. Well, their plans have fell through. Bane has acknowledged the reality of the situation and offers his cohorts the only thing he can, the vials of venom that helped him go down fighting. Huh. Now the crew fights one last battle with the venom-induced frenzies before being subdued by the combined mights of the League. Huh. While Bane doesn't get a chance to break Batman a second time, he does get a moment to prove the DC Universe and the readers how serious a threat he can pose as. As individual, though, Bane is a menace big enough to take Batman with a capable team. Bane becomes an enemy worth of the Justice League attention. Okay, guys, this is another wrap, guys. This is another wrap. Another live stream is done, infinito, finished, done. And we are going to be maybe doing another one, maybe in the morning or maybe tomorrow afternoon. I don't know yet. But hey, let me know your thoughts about what I have shared. And again, guys, you have a wonderful rest of your, should I say, early morning, because after all, it is early morning. Early morning. And into the actual real morning, that won't be till like sometime. The sun goes up or whatever. And again, guys, just let you know, please check out my YouTube shorts. Again, those are all Black History type junk. I did the Black Lives Matter short. I did some other shorts. I did a Moses Let My People Go short. I also did another short, and I also did the season 2 premieres of the videos are random. Now, if you guys who have been my longtime subscribers, you guys probably know that when I was out in Johnstown, I was doing the videos are random. I brought back the season 2 starter of the videos are random, where I was dressed up like an immigrant. I had my newsboy cap, and I was trying to kind of do a little sort of kind of like an arm type dance when I was doing the Schoolhouse Rock song. Now, again, guys, let me know your thoughts. And again, as always, make sure you tune in for more cool stuff that'll come to the channel. later this weekend, maybe in next week, the week after, and into beyond. Now, again, guys, I'm really hoping that you guys will be able to catch up to speed with all the cool things I have to share among to you, to the comic book universe, and all other mediums on my channel. And again, like I said, I try to hold through with some promises, especially to some more than others. But that's a thing I'm working on, of course. Now, guys, I'm also simultaneously watching the Cinderella story, the second one, and I'm also watching the X-Men Origins Wolverine, how Wolverine became who he was. Again, I'm doing those on two separate TVs. I have the volumes on mute, and as you see, I have my earbuds on. So again, like I said, I'm just saying, if you guys have any suggestions on any other videos or topics or movies or television series or anything comic books, leave them down in the comment section. Leave them in the comment section. And again, if there's something you want me to bring back up again in topics, also let me know. And as always, have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. I'll see y'all later. Bye.